Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Calling all automotive sales and marketing individuals. We need to talk urgently about the shorter wait for new cars. Believe me, it's a game changer in your career as ambitious sales professionals. Period. What you are about read regarding buyers' reactions when they place their booking for their new cars. Especially when they are able to receive delivery in record time. Truly, this will shock you beyond your widest dream. This a real truth but nothing but the truth. Don't believe. Just continue reading and you will agree with more than 100%. By the way, let's do a pit stop here. We need to preview some important salient points first. Alright. Briefly stated, the automotive industry with its wise strategy has now shifted to placing more production priority on in-demand models. This resulted in faster delivery when compared with previous years' delivery times. It was made possible as the car industry have solved production issues. Moreover, car companies also reduced production resources on less popular variants and shifted the freed capacity to more sought-after versions. That said, and without ado, let's dive into the core of this week's newsletter. Shall we? Thanks. Here's goes. Flash news. Shorter wait for new cars. Kuala Lumpur. Car buyers should be able to get their vehicles earlier as the industry shifts to placing more production priority on in-demand models. Salesman Wong Moon Chung, who was manning the Perodua booth at the Carsifu Auto Show 2022, said many car buyers should be relieved that the waiting period for their car would be shorter. Previously, waiting time could last up to 8 months or even longer. Wong, who has been a car salesman since 1999, said aside from solving production issues, car companies also reduced production on less popular variants and shifted the freed capacity to more sought-after versions. As the top AV variant of the Alza is the most sought after, Perodua has shifted more production capacity to this version, he said. He added that many other manufacturers were also adopting a similar practice. He said that people interested in the AV variant of the Alza were more well off financially and would opt for vehicles with full specification. For a couple at the Toyota booth, it was a case of seeking an upgrade. Investor Gavino Diego, 29, who dropped by the Toyota display with his wife, Deborah Edgar, said he was drawn to the Corolla Cross Hybrid as the vehicle was bigger and had more cabin space. Majority of cars sold in Malaysia do not come with a sunroof. I must have a sunroof. I like the feeling of having a good view above and spaciousness when I drive with the sunroof open, he said. He said many people avoided cars with sunroofs as they were afraid of possible water leakage around the roof linings as their carsage. But car technology and design have improved over the years, and such leaking instances are rare, he said. He said more auto shows should be organized as car buyers are usually busy people who do not have time to go around and visit the showrooms of different brands. At auto shows, it will be easy for car buyers to view many kinds of cars and brands under one roof, he said. British retiree Martin Rial, who is on a long-term social visit pass in Malaysia, and his wife Jaya, were checking out the Suburb 5S. He said it made more sense to get their own vehicle as they would be in Malaysia for long periods. Rial, 73, said they were interested in a mid-size vehicle as parking bays in some locations in Kuala Lumpur could be narrow and tight. He drives a Nissan X-Trail whenever he is back in London. The 5-day Carsifu Auto Show 2022 at Mid-Valley Megamall here is organized by Star Media Group and runs until tomorrow. Participating car companies are Volvo, Toyota, Subaru, Proton, Honda, Perodua, and Nissan. Also participating is local antibacterial ear mat maker Trapo. The auto show will also be appearing at the mall, Mid-Valley South Key in Johor Bahru from October 26 to 30. Don't that now makes good sense? You bet it is. Make no mistakes, the matters of buyers enjoying the gift of getting their new cars earlier, here are a few relevant points that deserve repeating. Trust me, the importance of new cars delivery cannot be overstated. Believe me, when buyers buy their car, more often than not, they are anxious to get them at lightning speed. True or not? Not to sound like a broken record, be reminded the car enterprises has embarked on a sensible approach of shifting mostly to manufacture newer and better models that is demanded by higher class of buyers. Mention must be made on the supply of new cars is faster in comparison with past years. It is possible as the auto enterprise has solved their manufacturing issues. Plus, note again, automobile producers have decreased manufacturing models that have less variations and shifted those tied up resources to focus on more sought after cars versions. At this juncture, we must ask ourselves, how can we learn from this week's newsletter? In my humble opinion, we should encourage of our prospects to go for newer and better models if they need their automobiles early. Are you game? As a reward for reading this bulletin, here is a small gift to you. It's an interesting quotation by Dale Earnhardt. He is an American semi-retired professional stock car racing driver, team owner and author. He says, "It's a never-ending battle of making your cars better and also trying to be better yourself." End of quote. Source: extracted and modified from Open Printed Media. P.S. Although this is a lengthy sales and marketing automotive newsletter, yet we want to congratulate you for watching and reading this bulletin completely. Since you already read this news, therefore, you now deserve more forthcoming weekly free chapters of the book, How to Apply Sales After Sales Tips and Techniques for Greater Selling Success. Plus, we are eager to know which part of this sales and marketing automotive newsletter you learned most. Your feedbacks would help each other be more proficient and more professional. Remember, these sharings will continue in YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course in our author, trainer and consultants email, josephsung@gmail.com, upon request. Alright, thank you. We hope to meet you again next week. Goodbye and best wishes. From me, yours truly, Madam Sophia, the virtual presenter for CTM Joseph, the 23rd of October 2022.